Welcome back to another episode of Sean Walker's Daily Word. Today's title is Takers Take Everything But Responsibility. I'll be reading from Exodus 16, 2-3 in the NLT if you would like to follow. There too, the whole community of Israel complained about Moses and Aaron. If only the Lord had killed us back in Egypt, they moaned. There we sat around pots filled with meat and ate all the bread we wanted. But now you have brought us into this wilderness to starve us to death. Here's what I heard. Look at how ungrateful people can be. You give them all, your time, your protection, your sacrifice, and the moment they don't get what they want, suddenly it's your fault. How many of us have been blamed for doing nothing but our very best only for it still not to be good enough? How many of you have sacrificed everything for your spouse, children, family, and friends only for them to turn their backs on you in return? Takers will take everything but responsibility. Moses gave the Israelites everything they wanted. A second chance, a better life. They weren't starving. They were a bit hungry, sure, but no one was on the brink of death. Yet the moment their stomachs growled, they blamed Moses and Aaron. Obeying God's calling becomes a challenge when you're tasked when leading disrespectful, ungrateful people. But Moses was not their savior. God was. Moses was simply the vessel sent to guide them to the promised land, the land of milk and honey, and to deliver them, and that's what he did. God's message is clear. Don't take your frustrations out on ones who have tried to help you and who have loved you. Nobody held you hostage or forced you to come with us. Nobody forced you to cross the Red Sea. You chose this journey. And now with the blessing in hand, remember that your bad attitude, your lack of character can undo everything. Some people reach the pinnacle of life and ruin it, all because of their toxic mindset and bad attitude. They would rather have stayed a slave, stayed getting abused, than to face a little discomfort. You can take a person out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of a person. The entire community complained. Instead of empowering Moses and Aaron, they elevated them to godlike status. But Moses and Aaron had faith in God, a faith that made them successful. The greatest mistake you can make is to mistake somebody for God. There ain't but one God, and it wasn't Moses or Aaron. Never lose sight of who your true provider is. Never turn your focus away from God. He is your Father, your protector, and your provider. His word assures you that He will provide always. Make sure you don't make anybody else your God. Make sure you don't put anybody else responsible for you. If God saved you and took you out of Egypt, took you out of bondage, took you out of pain, took you out of misery, why wouldn't He continue to do so? Takers take everything but responsibility. Today we're taking back responsibility and we're taking back our authority. I hope this message encouraged you guys. Have a blessed day.